stand at that bathroom mirror every morning. Tilt her head to the left. And the right. And sigh. Like what she saw disappointed her. And I'd be standing right there thinking, Lord, does she have any idea? Does she have any idea at all? She'd hide from every camera, like the lens could steal something. Laughed off every compliment, like they couldn't mean a thing. Said the dress made her look heavy. Said her hair was never right. Said she was just an ordinary woman, living ordinary life. But Lord, she'd walk into a room and something shifted in the air. Like the temperature got warmer and the light got a little brighter there. Strangers smiled without knowing why, and children reached for her hand. She never saw what everybody else in every room already understands. She never knew how beautiful she was. Not the kind that fades with age or bends beneath the years. She never knew how beautiful she was. The kind that fills a room with warmth before she even appears. She saw the lines, the gray, the ordinary. She couldn't see the light that poured from everything she did. Lord, she was the most beautiful thing I ever witnessed, and she never knew. She never knew how beautiful she was. I'd watch her in the kitchen on a Sunday afternoon, humming something half-remembered underneath the harvest moon. Flour on her apron and her reading glasses crooked. She never looked more stunning than the time she never looked. She'd sit beside the bedsides of the sick ones in our town, bring a meal, stay for hours, never let the lonely down. Write the cards for everyone who needed words they couldn't find. Lord, the woman was a masterpiece and didn't know her own design. She never knew how beautiful she was. Not the kind that fades with age or bends beneath the years. She never knew how beautiful she was. The kind that fills a room with warmth before she even appears. She saw the lines, the gray, the ordinary. She couldn't see the light that poured from everything she did. Lord, she was the most beautiful thing I ever witnessed, and she never knew. She never knew how beautiful she was. When she passed, I went through everything. Her nightstand, her closet, her drawers, and tucked behind her Bible in a shoebox on the shelf. I found her journals going back to 1974, page after page of her handwriting, wondering if she mattered, wondering if she was enough. Writing about feeling plain and feeling ordinary, writing about never quite believing she was loved. I sat down on the bedroom floor and read every single word and wept like I've never wept before. Because 50 years of telling her she was beautiful, and not one word of it had ever reached her core. Then at the funeral something happened that I was not prepared to see. Person after person pulled me to the side and said nearly the exact same thing to me. Her old school teacher said, "Your wife was the most radiant woman in every room." The young nurse from the hospital said, "She made me feel like I was somebody the very first time we met." A stranger from her Tuesday prayer group said, "I drove 40 minutes every week just to sit near her light. And I stood there at her graveside in the cold, hearing all the beauty she had scattered everywhere she went. And I thought, Lord, why couldn't she have heard this? Why couldn't she have known the gift she was before she left?" My daughter has a mother's eyes and stands the same way at the mirror, tilts her head and sighs the same familiar sigh. And I walk up behind her, put my hands upon her shoulders, and I say, "Baby, look at what I see, not what you see." I tell her what I should have said 10,000 times more clearly to the woman who gave her those same eyes. I say, "You are your mother's daughter, and your mother was a sunrise. Every single ordinary, extraordinary day of her life. She never knew how beautiful she was. But Lord, I think she knows it now.